Hello, hello. Welcome to Friday night. Here's freshly washed, a little flat, but cute, whatever. Welcome, welcome. It's Friday night. Welcome back to the Yellow Studio Live. I'm Blume Bauer. I teach artists how to grow their businesses with print on demand and AI. Tonight, we are going to have a lot of fun with Nanobanana 2. If you're here, say hi in the comments. I'm so excited. I think we're going to have a blast. The sun is still shining. I'm really excited about that. And just before I started, I was humming. I read this list of ideas that you can do to warm up your voice. And since I've been having a little vocal trouble this week because of going to a conference for 4 days and then being home for a couple of days, did lives those days, and then was gone again for 4 days, talking an extreme amount with friends. And so, yeah, my voice has been suffering this week. But humming is supposed to help your voice warm up and be ready to talk. So we're going to have so much fun. We're going to use a Nanobanana 2, which I haven't really used much. I think I did one photo edit in Nanobanana 2 so far. And that was it. I found this really fun list on GitHub of different popular image ideas. And there's a lot of them. But tonight we're going to go through the ones that make sense for our print on demand and art businesses. The first section we're going to go through is for e-commerce and virtual studio. That's going to help with selling products. And then we're going to go through the social media one. And if we have some extra time, I'll look at some of the really fun ones at the beginning, but they're all just kind of for funsies. And we can do those on a different night if we don't have time tonight. We won't have time for all of them because the list of them is extensive. But the list for our purposes isn't too long and we should be able to get through it. If we don't, there's always more nights. What was I going to add? Oh, I'll add the link to the GitHub thread after the live is over in the pinned comment beneath this video. So if you want to get that, all you have to do when we're done is refresh the page and you'll see the replay of the video and the link to go to GitHub. Don't forget to leave me a like and let's get started. We're going to go over to MidJourney first because we need to create a model. We're going to do a clothing try-on first. And here, let me show you what it looks like. Now, remember, we might have a 1 to 3 second black screen for a moment. If we do, don't stress. It should come right back on. It's just adjusting from seeing me on camera to sharing my screen. If it's any longer than that, though, please let me know so that I know it's still black. Hello, Jill. Welcome, welcome. Glad to see you here. Happy Friday. Thank you so much. She says, very cute picture. Okay, so the first one we're going to try is virtual model try on. And this is great for our clothing product mockups. So what I want to do first is create a model in MidJourney because we need the product image and then we need the product image and then we need our model and then we're going to put the product on our model. Now, I found it interesting that they made a very kind of plain product image. I like to have really elaborate product images, as we'll see. So I typed in my prompt already, a red-haired woman wearing a dress and red shoes, standing in a meadow of wildflowers, magazine editorial style photo and lighting. And I made it 9:16 aspect ratio because I want a nice tall image because the woman's going to be wearing a dress. I put red shoes because the shoes are going to match the cute dress we're going to use. I designed this dress called Mushroom Magic. I don't have it in my store yet, but hope to add it soon. I think it's going to be very cute. Now, this will be interesting to see if Nanobanana can keep these fun mock-ups the same and in the same poses, etc. I'm going to upscale those so we have as nice of quality images. So here's our models that we created. The images are really cool. I love this last one because it's such a unique pose, and I think that might be really fun with the dress. So we're going to see if Nanobanana can pull it off. I'm going to upscale these real quick so we have the best version we can work from. I find that upscaling really helps when you're working in AI as far as like translating one AI to another so that you have, a high quality image to start with. Okay, so we've got some of these ready. I'm going to download. And hopefully it really doesn't matter what the dress looks like in the original photo. We just need a model. And then I'm waiting for just that last one to finish upscaling. And let's look at our prompt. Using image 1, the garment, and image 2, the model, create a hyper-realistic full body fashion photo where the model is wearing the garment. Crucial fit details. Okay, so we'll need to change some of these things. Oh, it's a really extensive prompt. I really like that. This is really cool. So we'll probably need to change a few of the details to make it work for our dress and model, but that's okay. Hello, Beth. Welcome, welcome. Oh, thanks. Thank you, Jelly Bean. I really like that one too. It reminds me of my hair being lighter. My hair was so much lighter as a young person. And then as it got darker, when I got older, I always had it colored light to stay blonde. And then when I moved here, I stopped coloring it. And now it's just the reddish, blondish, I don't know. It's like a dirty blonde. Anyway, so that blonde hair reminds me of my younger years. And I love that outfit if I wore pants. I only wear dresses now, but I really think it's cute. Okay, so we are going to, I'm going to copy this prompt. I love that they put it in a little code box here so I can just hit that copy button. Then we're going to go to Google Gemini. And I'm going to upload, I think, the last model because she was my favorite. And I'm really curious how that one might work out. Oh, actually, first we're going to upload the dress. And then we're going to upload the model. And we're going to place our prompt. So now I need to check the prompt and see what needs to be changed. Jelly Bean says your hair looks strawberry blonde to her and is what I'd want my hair to look like most of her childhood. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's very in the light. And in winter here, it's much darker than in summer. Like you'll watch as we go through the summer, my hair will get lighter and lighter the more I'm outdoors and the more I'm in the sunshine. So that's always kind of funny too. It's not that I care if it's light or dark in a way, but at the same time, I'm just so used to it being light my whole life that it's kind of weird that it's darker now in my older years. Okay, so using image 1, the garment, and image 2, the model, create a hyper-realistic full-body fashion photo where the model is wearing the garment. Crucial fit details. the, okay, so let's take that out. The dress must drape naturally on the model's body, conforming to their posture and creating realistic folds and wrinkles. High fidelity preservation, preserve the original fabric texture, color, and any logos. Okay, we can take out, that's fine. From image 1 with extreme accuracy. I like that in the prompt. Seamless integration, blend the garment into image 2 by perfectly matching the ambient lighting, color, temperature, and shadow direction. Photography style, clean e-commerce lookbook, shot on Canon lens for a professional look. So I'm going to change the clean e-commerce lookbook to magazine editorial photo shoot. And I think all of that looks pretty good. I'm going to turn on images. So we are ready to have an image. I've got my 2 images and my prompt in here. And I think I'm going to say, oh, I'm going to add keep aspect ratio of 9:16 because I want it to keep that. Sometimes it changes to a square. So we will see. Let's see what it's going to do. Who's excited? I'm really excited. This dress is from Create One. They are a print on demand company that does, I believe they're in the District of Columbia, and they allow you to choose your fabric, your thread color, and like all of these other cool things. And so it's the closest you're going to get to actual fashion design. So they're a really, really cool company. The only thing that's a little bit of a drawback for me personally is that they don't really have a plus size. They do have an XL, but it's not, it's not I wouldn't call it a plus size. I would call it maybe like on the higher end of standard sizing. So, but I still want to design with them because they are really cool. And I did it. Oh my gosh, you guys, I did it. It's so beautiful. Ladies, what do you think? Here's our original. Oh, it doesn't let me click on it. Oh my gosh, she is gorgeous. She's gorgeous. I seriously love this image. I think it's beautiful. I think it did a fantastic job. And you know what? Last time I tried this with Nanobanana, it did not do as good as ChatGPT. So to know that it's doing so much better now makes me incredibly happy because, as we all know, we're kind of currently most people are migrating away from Chat towards Claude because of all of the different things going on with their permissions and who can see what. And so I am definitely, always looking for options. Let's try it with the other models and see what it does, because that is just absolutely stunning. I just love it so much. Okay, let's try our same prompt. I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to say, I'm going to go ahead and put the dress and model in again, since I'm mentioning image 1 and image 2. And I'm going to put my prompt in again, and I don't have to rewrite it this time because I already rewrote it to fit the first one. And I'm going to hit go. And I believe that I can keep going, but it does tend to confuse the back and forth editors if I've integrated the motion pattern dress on the model from your image, creating full body. Where's the image? It says I've made the image. Oh my goodness. Let's try again. Oh goodness. Nanobanana. Just when you made me so delighted, you had to get so confused. Okay. I'm going to copy the prompt into here. Upload our 2 images. Hit create image. Hit go, and let's see what it creates. Hopefully it doesn't just tell us it created an image this time, and it will actually create an image. How was your week? Did you have anything special that happened in your week for your business or in life? I would love to know in the comments, or if you're doing something special this weekend. I will be resting lots this weekend. After having 2 weekends away, I am ready for just a relaxed, chill weekend, catching up on a little work, and just resting and enjoying maybe some Netflix and chill. Oh my goodness, ladies, look at that. Is she not stunning or what? We just hit the jackpot on product mockups for clothing. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's not downloading. It's a little concerning. It's taking a minute there to hit download. I'm going to try downloading from here instead. There it goes. Oh, she's so pretty. I love this scene and the setting, and it's so unique. It looks like a real fashion magazine image. I mean, this is going to sell that dress better than any, woman standing on a white background ever could, right? Yeah, the shoes are amazing. I agree, Beth. I agree. Okay, so we're going to start a new chat each time because I think Nano just works better that way. We had that same issue when we were doing the toys before. So let's do another one of the models. We have 2 more, so we'll do this one, and then we'll do one more after that, and then we'll move on to the next thing. Oh, I didn't say aspect. Okay, and go. Oh, I'm very excited because the first 2 turned out so beautiful. What do we think? Do we think the next ones are going to come out just as good? I hope. Gosh, time flies with you girls. We're already at 17 minutes, and I'm already having so much fun. I feel like on Friday nights, we could just stay here all evening. And next Friday night, we're going to have so much fun. We're going to have a movie night. Get your popcorn ready, your favorite treats, your favorite drink, and we'll party it up. Oh my gosh. She's gorgeous. Gorgina, as we would say. Gorgina. Download. Come on, do it. There it goes. Oh, look at her. It's keeping the integrity of the dress, the style, how it has the ruffle sleeves and the little ruffle collar, that it has the tiered skirt, the elastic waistband. I mean, like everything about it, it's keeping everything right, but also giving me that beautiful MidJourney model that I started out with. I am floored. And don't worry, we're going to do some product mock-ups too with like non-clothing mock-ups too. So don't worry. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, let's try one more. Bring in my clothing. Bring in my model. Paste in the prompt. Hit image and hit go. Oh, I am very hopeful. I have a good feeling about this one because the other 3 came out so beautiful. I just really think that this one is going to too. Yes, you're welcome, Beth. We're going to try a regular product mock-up. I'll probably try my new chair we designed last night in one of them, but I also want to try, I don't have any mugs, but I'll see what I've got. Oh my gosh. I just love this. This And it's, you know what? It's actually, honestly, I hate to say it, but it's doing better than ChatGPT last time I checked, because it's not changing the color of the image at all. ChatGPT was saturating it a bit and also making it slightly yellow. So I would have to take them into Photoshop and take out some of the yellow and some of the saturation down a little bit. Jilly Bean, you hit the nail on the head. She says, is episode 42 the answer to the universe? 42 is one of my lucky numbers. 42, if you know Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, is the answer to everything in the universe. And I really love that. Thank you for saying that. So, yes, episode 42 is the answer to our print on demand universe. That's for sure. I am in love. These are absolutely stunning. In fact, let's and see my stuff. And we can see them one after another. Oh, no, we can't. Okay. I thought maybe we could. Well, they look beautiful. Oh my gosh. There's our first one. She is just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I love this. Oh my goodness. Well, and the prompt, we got to give it to the original prompt creator. This is a fabulous prompt. I think it is definitely what helps make the image work out so well. Definitely. Oh, these are gorgeous. These could be in a fashion magazine. And they're my dress. It just makes it, it's just so exciting. And you're right. Jilly Bean says, and Beth said earlier, the shoes are just the bomb, all of them. And so, you have this gorgeous gal. You see how it could be accessorized with the shoes. I could have had her wearing jewelry too. Yeah, it's just, this is phenomenal. Phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. I love a Mary Jane shoe. And then I love that this is a high heel with a Mary Jane style strap. That's so cute. Okay. I'm too excited. I can barely move on. Jill says, to be fair, it was Beth who knew episode 42 is the answer to the universe. I was actually not so informed. Oh, Beth said it. I'm sorry, Beth. I saw it on the chat. Beth, thank you, Beth, for saying that. Yes. Jill, you've got to watch Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. At least on YouTube, look up the scene with 42. It's the answer to life, the universe, and everything in it. And it's so good. Oh. Thanks for calling that out, Jill. All right, let's see what our next one is. Our next one is going to be professional product photography. So this is where we're going to get into taking a product and giving it a professional photo. Now, I, of course, want our photos to be in a cool background, not just like, I get that they're taking this product, that someone took in their kitchen and then giving it a pro mock-up, but we're going to have that from our print on demand. We're going to have, at the very minimum, this little pro photo on a white background. We're going to have that. So I'm going to copy this prompt, and then we're going to go back to Google Gemini, and we're going to take this image out of there that it just keeps trying to hang on to. And we're going to go get, I really want to try something with that chair we made last night. So I'm going to put in the chair. And let's go to MidJourney again. And let's make a scene for the chair to go in. Now, I think a desert scene would be really beautiful because the strawberry chair will really stand out. So was that last night that we made that or a couple nights ago? Oh my gosh. It's been so like the days all blend together. Okay, I'm gonna say desert scene in the Mojave Desert. That's where I used to live with Joshua trees in morning light. Cinematic style photo and lighting. And this one I'm going to make wide, a wide image. And oh, Beth says, how about a beach scene? Let's try a beach scene too. Okay. Beach scene with the ocean and rocks. Give it some interest. Cinematic photo and lighting. Okay, so these desert ones are beautiful. I love this. We even have some room for the chair. I'm really excited. I think these can be gorgeous. So I'm going to upscale these. And then let's see our beach scene. Oh, these are going to be pretty too. Great idea, Beth. Great idea. Pretty, pretty. We'll upscale these. We'll see how it can work with this one since there isn't really much place to put the chair. Maybe it'll take a rock out of the way or something to put the chair in. Okay, so we're just waiting for those to upscale so I can download them. Oh, I'm excited. Since it did so well with the dress, I'm really hoping it's going to do a great job with the chair. Although our prompt, we're going to have to work with that prompt a bit because their prompt is to make it on just a plain professional background, and we want it to fit in our scene. So we're going to have to play with that prompt a little. Okay, download. Oh, I love how it made the sun through the Joshua tree. Pretty. I love that AI romanticizes the desert. It's so pretty in AI photos. I mean, it's pretty in person too. When you're out away from like the suburbs, I feel like the desert alone is so pretty. And some people just go crazy over it because they didn't, grow up in it. But of course, I grew up there. So I guess I take it for granted a little. And being a gal that always wanted to live near water, I finally have that. So I don't want to go back to the desert. Yes, Jelly Bean, that's a Joshua tree. Yeah. Did you know? I'm going to tell you a fun fact about Joshua trees. Joshua trees have long, 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 long roots because they don't get a lot of water. And so their roots grow and grow and grow and grow and grow and grow, seeking out any source of a drink to stay alive. And so some of their roots are like 2 miles long. That is wild. And what's really crazy, so if you build if in this desert scene, if they were to cut down half these Joshua trees and build some homes, what they don't realize is doing that, they might kill the other Joshua trees too, because the roots from the other Joshua trees might be under these Joshua trees. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild. Nature is amazing. What it can do. Beth says, I wonder if they communicate with each other. I think they do. They've got to, right? I feel like they've got to. They probably fight over the water at least. Okay, So we've got our chair and we've got our scenes. Let's go here. And let's see what our prompt looks like. Identify the main product in the uploaded photo, automatically removing any hands holding it or messy background details. Okay, so we don't need that detail because we don't have any messy background details. Excuse me. I have a frog in my throat. Recreate it as a premium e-commerce product shot. So I'm going to change that to say as a magazine editorial product shot. Subject isolation. Cleanly extract the product, completely removing any fingers, hands, or other clutter. Okay, so I don't need that in there at all. Background. Place the product on, I'm going to say in the scene. So I'm going to take that all out and I'm going to say place the product in the scene. Let's say desert scene in image 2. And this one's going to say in image 1 of the chair. Use soft commercial studio lighting to highlight, let's say use magazine editorial lighting to highlight the product's texture and material. Ensure even illumination with no harsh glare. Okay, so I'm going to say match lighting to the photo in image 2 of the desert. Then I'll need to remember to change that to the beach later. Oh, I'm not on the tab. Thank you. I could see you guys talking over there, and I was like, what are they talking about? Jill says the roots might come up from below and haunt them. Could you imagine? The Joshua trees are haunting the people from cutting them down, like poltergeists in the bodies. I think they definitely communicate. Yes. We need a flashing light. Blume, Blume, Blume. Oh, maybe we could use one of the emojis. You guys could send the wide eye emoji. This one. Oh, Beth says she thinks there's a video or story about tree ghosts. That is fun. I love that. Okay, so we're just adjusting the prompt here. Match lighting to the photo in image 2 of the desert while keeping the product consistency exactly as is with the fabric pattern and color. Retouching, automatically fixing lens distortion, improve sharpness, color correct, brand new and professional. Okay, so we actually don't really want that last line either, because that person was trying to take the kind of crummy image that they took in their kitchen and change it into a product photo. And we're going to put our product into a beautiful scene so that it looks magazine quality and ready to sell. We want to go ahead and click on image here. Usually Nanobanana Gemini will understand that you want an image, but I still like to click that just in case, because sometimes it doesn't give you an image. Oh, and then I'm going to say keep aspect ratio of 16:9 and go. Tree ghosts. Tree ghosts. If there isn't a story about it, there needs to be one. Oh gosh. Don't say you've created the image and there's no image. Come on now. Come on now. Don't do it. Don't get stuck. It might be stuck. Oh, it's going to do it. Okay. Can we try putting a person on the chair? Sure. Well, I think that's nice. I kind of wish that it would have taken out some grass or whatever to make it seem right. It also looks really big. Like Joshua trees are pretty tall and it's making the chair look as big as the Joshua tree. This could be a smaller Joshua tree, but usually they're like 5 or 6 feet tall. Maybe I need to let it know that in the prompt and see what happens. Let's try it again. And put my chair in there. And the desert scene. And then I want to add the chair is approximately 4 feet tall and 3 feet, 2.5 feet maybe, 2.5 feet wide. Actually, let's just give it the height. That way it doesn't give us a distorted chair because I don't want to guess the size. Approximately 4 feet tall. Let's say the chair back is approximately 4 feet tall and Joshua tree is approximately, let's call it 6 feet tall for perspective reference. Okay, so let's see what it does with that because I want to see if it'll give it a little bit better perspective. I feel like it made the chair really large compared to the Joshua tree. Beth says, yeah, the chair is huge. We need to say something about size. Yeah, I think so too. Let's see if this helps. And then Jill says, maybe steal from Photoshop and ask it to harmonize with the scene. Oh, yeah, for sure. We could do this in Photoshop too, but it will be definitely better in, or today we'll play a Nanobanana, but we have done it in Photoshop also. Sorry, just turning my focus back on. Okay, it did it. I feel like it's better. Now the chair makes more sense. It looks like the chair, it is in the foreground, so it's going to look a little bit bigger in that respect. It gave it a nice shadow. I do feel like this is much better. It doesn't look as big as the tree. The tree does look still bigger than it, and I really appreciate that. I think that looks pretty good. I really like it. Now let's see if we can add a person to it. I like Jill's idea of doing that. Can you add this model sitting on the chair? Keep image. And let's put one of our models that we just happen to have out here anyway in here and have one of our models added to the chair. Oh, Jill says maybe. Oh, that makes sense, Jill. She says, I meant to ask Nanobanana to harmonize with the scene. Yes, that's totally possible. And that's what it is doing here by placing it, matching the color and lighting or, the color of the lighting and the shadows and all of that. So I think it did a pretty good job at that. Let's see if it can add the model to the chair. Let's see if it gets stuck. It has a hard time with second prompt. Let's see. How helpful is this conversation with Gemini so far? I'll say a 4, only because it got stuck. How much do you feel you were working together with Gemini to get the best responses? A lot. Okay. I'll have to do that later. Okay, so put her in the same position she was in, which is interesting. She's way too small. The chair is way too big compared to her. But let's see if I give it a little bit better direction. Let's start a new chat and get the image of the chair and an image of one of the models. Let's get one that's not even sitting down. Can you place, or just say place the model in image 2 to be naturally sitting on the chair in image 1. Make the model size match the chair size, dimensions of the scene. For reference, the chair back is 4 feet tall, and the model is 5 foot 8 inches. I don't know how tall she is. We're just going to say she's tall because models are usually tall. Okay. And the Joshua tree is 6 feet tall. Please. Oh, let's use Jill's idea of please harmonize the model into the scene's lighting and shadows. Magazine editorial style photo. Keep aspect ratio 16:9. And let's see, did anyone have any other ideas? Beth says Joshua Tree must be more like 8 to 10 feet, I think. They can be that big. Just depends on the Joshua Tree, yeah. Oh, wow. She said she looked it up and they can be 15 to 40 feet while 20 to 30 feet is common. I remember like most of the ones around us were, just over our height. They weren't quite a bit higher. They definitely weren't 20 or 30 feet. But I think a very mature, older one would be for sure. And we've got an image. I think she's still too tiny for the chair. The chair is enormous. I was like, something's still wrong. The chair is enormous. Okay, download just for fun. Beth says she's almost 6 feet tall, so it doesn't sound tall enough. Oh yeah, they're not like the trees here where I live. Like the trees where I live are 100 and 200 feet tall. And Joshua trees, I mean, yes, they can be that tall, but I don't remember. Gosh, I just don't remember ever being next to one that was 20 or 40 feet tall. That seems really tall. It's curious. I'll have to ask my husband what he, how tall he thinks the Joshua trees used to be where we lived. Okay. the model should be as large as the chair. She is too small in the photo. Can you recreate the image with the model fitting the chair? Let's just see if we can have a conversation with Nano and get it to listen. Yeah, the chair does still look really big. Okay, and then after this one, we'll put the chair in some other scenes. Yeah, it just keeps making her. You know what it reminds me of is that movie where oh my gosh, why can't I think of her? Gilda Radner. Gilda Radner is really tiny. Isn't that in a movie or is that only in Saturday Night Live? And she sits in that ginormous chair and she's like this little tiny woman in it. Beth says in China, she is a giant. People make comments. Oh my goodness, I hadn't even thought of that. Jill says you're almost a foot taller than me. I'm 5'6", so that's not too short, but I'm definitely shorter than that. Okay, so it doesn't want to behave on this particular theme, but that's okay. We're going to go and move forward and put the chair in another scene. Let's try one of the beach scenes, and then we can do our last one. Where's the beach? Oh, here it is. Here's the beach. Okay, which one was a good one? I feel like this one or this one. I like this one. Okay. So now I'm going to copy my prompt into here. Okay. Recreate as in background. Place the background in the beach scene. And image 2 of the beach. Okay, now let's see what it does with that one. Oh, it was Saturday Night Live. Thank you. Yeah, I love that. Was that when she was Rosanna Dana or something like that? Oh my gosh, she used to make me crack up so hard. Beth says, oh, you would fit in here perfectly at 4'11". I can't buy clothes or shoes. All the pants hit above her ankles. She's embraced the fashion statement. That's kind of cute, actually, having, high water pants. I think it can be cute. Oh my gosh, it already gave us an image. I think it looks okay. The chair still looks, giant. So it is definitely having trouble with perspective and size. And when I make the chair smaller in the scene, it looks too large. Let's just see what it does when I say that. Oh, it's Lily Tomlin in the chair. Yes, it might be. But isn't that a movie? Like she's the Incredible Shrinking Woman. Is that a movie? Yeah, it was nice shadows on the sand. I will agree with that for sure. Okay, now it's too tiny. Oh my goodness. Nanobanana. Yeah, it had nice shadows. It looks better here. It gives us like the beauty of the chair. But I feel like in this one, now it's too small and we lost like a lot of quality in the chair. Let's say make the chair slightly larger, but not as large as the first image. Now it's a miniature. Yes, it's definitely having trouble with perspective. Like not as far as shadows and placing the chair, but it's having trouble figuring out how big the chair is compared to the other scene. That's really interesting. I feel like this is definitely not the winner over Photoshop because I could have taken this into Photoshop and harmonized it and been done with it. And then I could have resized it to the size I wanted and then harmonized it. I think that's better. That's better than the first one. It still looks kind of big, but not as bad. It looks better, right? Am I remembering wrong? Let's go look at the first one again. Trying to download them each just in case. Yeah, and the sand got all messy. Yeah. Okay, so there was the first one. This one looks the prettiest for the chair's sake. The chair looks the prettiest in this scene. It kept the integrity of the fabric and the legs. This one, it got really blurry and weird and like has a bunch of rocks under it, oddly. And it's too tiny. And then this one, it's a little bit better size, but it's still a little blurry. I don't know. I really love the quality of the chair in the first one, but it is better. Beth says it's better. I wish the lighting was more facing the chair rather than having it in the shadow. For sure. Yeah. I think if you're going to be using this for product placement in a scene, it might not still be as good as ChatGPT. But the dresses really did work phenomenally. So it's kind of interesting. I wonder if we had a chair. Let's try something. Let's use this one. Oh, it doesn't matter. There is an upholstered chair sitting in the desert. Product image for a magazine. Okay, let's see if we put a chair in our original scene, if MidJourney can influence the perspective and size of the chair when we add the chair in. I don't know if this is going to work, but I feel like it could help because in the dresses, we have the woman in a dress already, and then it just has to like replace the dress, which is no easy feat, but let's just see what it does. Let's just see. Okay, let's pick our favorite. Yeah, see how the perspective makes so much more sense with the Joshua tree and that Joshua tree looks to be about 10 feet tall, which seems pretty reasonable to me. Yeah, these make so much more sense. And this really big Joshua tree back here, I don't know if I've ever seen, I don't ever remember seeing a Joshua tree that big where I lived. Maybe they existed like way out in the desert. I don't know. Oh, I kind of like them all. I'm having a hard time deciding color wise. I think this one. Okay, so let's upscale that one and have it replace the chair, and let's see what it does. So we're kind of more on an even playing field with the replacing the chair with a chair like we did with the dress. Maybe that will be the key. Oh, and Jill, I probably could have put a woman on the chair, but we'll just not complicate it this time. Because because I still have one more image I want to try for our businesses that I think will be just a cute, fun one. It's going to take some prompt adjusting, but I think it could be a fun one. Okay, so now we have our image. I'm going to download that to Gemini, Nanobanana. I'm going to go here and I'm going to say, get my chair. And then I'm going to get my new scene. Let's go find it. There it is. And I'm going to put in the prompt, but then I'm going to check the prompt now that we've kind of done this a little bit differently. In the desert background, place the product in the desert scene. Okay, so now I'm going to say replace the chair in the desert scene in image 2 with the new chair in image 1. Okay. Okay, let's see how that works. Go. Let's see if it does it. I was feeling so good after those dresses. I thought it was going to just slay at this part because this seems easier to me than doing the dresses, but apparently it's not. Beth said, this is really great. I love this Blume. I needed help creating mockups. Yes, for sure. I mean, it's always changing what the AI can do, right? You know, when I was first doing mockups, I was just placing things in beautiful scenes made in MidJourney. And then I was able to harmonize in Photoshop. And then I was able to use ChatGPT. And now it looks like we can use Nanobanana. And oh my gosh, ladies, this is what it needed. It needed help with perspective. It did a great job. So we found out a really big key here to doing this is that we need to give it some better parameters to work with. The chair looks beautiful. It fits the lighting. The scene is beautiful. I think it looks really nice. Jill says, oh, you had main product in the prompt. I missed that. Okay, this looks, yes, so much better. So much better. It's not ginormous compared to the trees. It doesn't look awkward compared to the foliage on the ground. It's so much better. I really love it. So that is a key to doing these product mock-ups. So for our last image, that was so cool. I think our dresses turned out beautiful, and that last chair turned out really gorgeous. For our last one, we're going to make a chibi style miniature brand store. Now they did this for Starbucks. So we're going to have to do a little workaround to make a yellow boutique. We'll see what we can make. I was going to show you this is what they had, the little mini brand store. And I want to change this to be a yellow boutique with clothing, accessories. We'll just say clothing and accessories to keep it simple. And we will see what happens. Oh, did I copy the prompt? Okay, so now we just need the prompt this time, I think. And I'm going to put that in. And we're going to read the prompt to see what we need to change. 3D chibi style miniature concept store of brand name. Okay, so now I'm going to put the brand name, the Yellow Boutique. Creatively designed with an exterior inspired by the brand's most iconic product or packaging. Okay, so then it says such as giant, and then I need something that is an iconic product that could be the shape of the store. Oh, a purse. That would be so cute. A giant handbag. Floral handbag. Floral handbag. The store features 2 floors with large glass windows clearly showcasing the cozy and finely decorated interior with brand's primary color. So I'm going to say yellow themed decor, warm lighting, and busy staff dressed in outfits matching the brand. Adorable tiny figures stroll or sit along the street surrounded by benches, street lamps, and potted plants, creating a charming urban scene. Rendered in a miniature cityscape style using Cinema 4D with a blind box toy aesthetic, rich in details and realism, and bathed in soft lighting that evokes a relaxing afternoon atmosphere. Aspect ratio 2:3. So now I'm going to say showcasing the cozy and finely decorated interior and clothing and accessories for sale inside. Okay. So I just wanted to add that it has clothing and accessories for sale. We're going to hit image here and we're going to hit go and we're going to see what it does. Oh my gosh. I think a purse will be so cute for like a building shape. I thought of a dress too. Beth said a dress. I thought of a dress too at first. That was the first thing I thought of because we just made a dress. But then I was like, I don't know about a building shape as a dress, but I love the idea of a purse. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. It's so darn cute. And look, it has all the little dresses and accessories for sale inside, people shopping. Upstairs is like a try on space and shoes. Oh my goodness. And it's a little town with people. Ladies, you have got to do this for your business. Even if it's not a store front, you can make it your office. You can make it your ideal workspace, whatever you want it to be. You've got to try this. This is so, so cute. I will paste these prompts also in the comments, in the pinned comment at the top. So I'll put a link to the GitHub list, and then I'll put each of these prompts in that comment as well. So you can go copy and paste them and try them yourself. Jill says, Beth says, oh my gosh, Blume's so cute. I agree. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. It's like if I had a storefront, it's my dream storefront, like beyond my wildest imagination dream storefront. So darn cute. Jill says, what is a blind box toy aesthetic? Blind box toys are when you get a toy and it comes in a box and you don't know which toy you're going to get inside. So they're like collectible usually. And the Labubus were like that. You didn't know which Labubu would be inside. You bought the box and then you hoped that it was the new one that you wanted or the one you didn't have in the collection, etc. And so that's what a blind box toy is. And so it just means the aesthetic of it is kind of looks like a collectible, something you could keep and collect all of the sets of. So now what would be fun later is for me to try and make a yellow studio and a yellow desk with my, like where it's my writing space. That would be really fun to have all three as like collectible items. I just love it. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Beth said she missed the very beginning. I was wondering where the prompts were from. Yes, from GitHub. I'll post a link as soon as we're done. I'll go and post a link in the pinned comments to the GitHub thread, and then also copy paste each prompt into that comment as well, so you can easily grab them. So give me, like 1 minute after we're done, and I'll get those in there. If you refresh the video page when we're done here, you'll get the replay immediately. And then from there, you can hit like, you can leave a comment, you can see my comment and go test this out. I really, really want you all to try this out and then show me what you get. I want to see. I agree. Jelly bean, it is adorable. Oh, made my heart happy. Made my heart happy. So cute. So cute. Oh, what do you guys think? I had so much fun doing this tonight. And there's so much more we can do from this list, and we will. I definitely want to do this again with the marketing slash social media posts that they have on this list. And then there's a whole bunch of just really fun ones to try too that I think could be good for social media also. So, yes. And Beth says, this is so you, Blume. It is. It's so me. I love that it's floral. Like, how did it know the flowers on top? I mean, it just knows me. It just gets me. It just gets me. AI just gets me. And that's what I love about AI. It's like a bestie who just gets you. But yeah, there's so many other cool, fun things to try in the GitHub. I'm really excited. I will add this back to my list and we will do another set of them next time we play with these. Jill says, my jewelry are tiny body parts. Guess I could make a torso building. I love that. Jelly Bean, I love that. That would be so cool. That would be really cool. Beth, what do you think your building would be? I'm trying to think. You have just the most beautiful creatures and stuff. Maybe one of your characters or a creature like a beautiful polar bear, or I don't know. You just have so many beautiful creatures. I'm trying to remember all your characters and creatures and things that you've created. They all have such a lovely aesthetic. And I feel like yours would be blue, Beth. Do you agree? Like a light, soft blue? You have no identity. Beth says she has no identity. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Start chatting with Claude or Kate and figure out your identity and what your brand could be. I think it's coming together. It's coming together. Well, ladies, this has been so fun. I can't wait to do more of these with you. I can't wait to do more of these with you. Don't forget, next Friday we'll do movie night. And what are we going to do Monday? I planned it out, girls. So proud of me. I had some time this week and I planned out my week's worth of lives, which makes me very excited. Oh, I need to go down the list though. Okay, here we go. On Monday, we're going to do Pinterest plus AI to find niches that will make us money with our print on demand products. So we're going to use AI and talk with AI and see what products will, using Pinterest, what products are trending and what we can sell this year to make money with our art and our products. So we're going to do that on Monday. It's going to be a lot of fun. I have a big, long prompt of stuff to go through. So I think it's going to be great. I am over the moon with tonight's mock-ups. Those dresses were just so beautiful. The chair ended up being great once we finally gave it some parameters with a chair in there already. I'm so excited. So yeah, Monday we'll talk about ways to make some money this year with our art and products so we can really push out the right things that people are wanting and ideally sell. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you so much for joining me once again. So much fun hanging out with you. And gosh, my heart feels full. These were just such fun ones. I just really loved it. I mean, I know I love every live and I have so much fun, but tonight was just really, really fab. Fab results. Can't wait to share them. Can't wait to do more. Can't wait to play more. Yes. Have a great weekend. I will see you Monday. Mwah. Love you.